got 2 left feet. Get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street. They're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat? Get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat.
Good evening and welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I'm your host, Lania Berger, and tonight we're going to be talking about some very exciting things that are happening in our world of dance. Locally and globally, Dancing with the Stars Season 20 is going to be premiering this coming Monday. We can't wait, and we're going to talk all about that. But first, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on right here in the Clearwater area tonight. We are going to be celebrating our medals ball tonight. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Arthur Murray's, Arthur Murray International has set up a certification process for our staff and our students. Now, we're going to be at the Countryside Country Club tonight celebrating our graduates of the past year. And what that means is that as our students, they learn certain patterns in the dance, they apply certain techniques to the dance, they go through a certification process with their examiner, and when they've graduated from a certain number of dances in that level, we get to celebrate with a wonderful dancing party and certificates and honors and performances and all sorts of great things like that. Now, our medals ball tonight is going to have the Good Time Swing Band there. We are thrilled to have them. They are just fantastic to cut a rug to. We're also going to have the live entertainment of Paul Dowers, who does our opening theme song, Cha-Cha on the Ballroom Beat. So we really have some great dancing ahead of us tonight, and next week I'll be bringing you back some of the highlights of the evening so that you can be a part of the fun too. Now, Chelsea Hightower, as you know, was in Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor last month. She was doing workshops and private coachings and an exclusive interview for us here at On the Ballroom Beat. In the second half of the show, we're going to be checking in with Chelsea, but before that, let's talk a little bit about some of the exciting things that have been going on with Dancing with the Stars. Like I said, Monday is the big premiere of Season 20, and Season 20, of course, is the celebration of 10 years of Dancing with the Stars. How many of you have been watching since the beginning? I know I have, and I can't believe 10 years have gone by, and I'm thrilled to see this wonderful season of celebration. Couple things to look forward to. They are bringing back some of our favorite theme nights. So if you were a fan of Disney Night or Latin Night, good news, it's going to be back this season. They're also going to do something brand new, which is a spring break night. That should be very exciting and interesting. I'm not quite sure what to expect, but I look forward to seeing it. Another thing that's new this season is some really neat backstage rehearsal footage. So if you go to abc.com, they have live streams happening from the rehearsal facility for Dancing with the Stars. I believe that should be active right now. As you know, sometimes at the very beginning of the season, the stars and their professional partners will go to a local studio to do some of their rehearsing, like when Cheryl Burke and Chris Jericho came to Arthur Murray Palm Harbor for their cha-cha and their quick step practice. That kind of stuff isn't going to have the live feed, but once they get to LA, which they should all be there by now, that's when you're going to get to start to peek in and get an idea of what's going on and what to expect on the dance floor on Monday night. That's happening, and then there's a big makeover that's happening. That's right, a transformation that's going to be unlike anything we've seen before. I am not talking about Bruno or Len or Julianne or Carrie Ann or even the hosts. I'm talking about the Mirror Ball Trophy. That's right, the Mirror Ball Trophy, which we are so used to seeing in that very traditional disco silver, is making a transition to a solid gold Mirror Ball Trophy for the 10-year anniversary. So whoever wins this season is going to take home a very special golden Mirror Ball Trophy. Now, who do you think is going to win that Mirror Ball Trophy? Let's take a look and see what some of the students and staff at Arthur Murray Palm Harbor thought when we asked them just that question.
my name is David, and I believe that Patti LaBelle will take it all the way home and win the Mirror Ball Trophy.
Hi, I'm Lil, and I'm most excited to see Suzanne Summers win the Mirror Ball this season on Dancing with the Stars.
I'm Megan, and I'm most excited for Willow Shields. I think the youngest is going to take it all the way this year.
Hi, I'm Adele, and I'm really excited about Dancing with the Stars, and anybody who dances with Derek Hough is gonna win.
So there are some very good predictions. Who do you predict? Who do you think is going to win? Share it with us on Facebook. Please go to facebook.com/On the Ballroom Beat and tell us who you think is going to take home that golden Mirror Ball trophy. Now, just to help you out, as you could see in that video, the official partnership photographs have been released. I'm going to give you a quick review of them so you can take some notes and mark down who you think is going to take home that trophy. So let's go ahead, John. I think it's the last week, John, of these billions of photographs. Here's Charlotte, and oh, there we go. Charlotte and Keogh. She's a 21-year-old model and actress. You might recognize her from the Super Bowl Carl's Jr. ads. Our next one, Michael and Peta. Michael is the first gay football player to be drafted by the NFL. He's going to be dancing with Peta. Nastya and Derek are our next couple. She is an Olympic all-around gold medal winner in the Beijing Olympics with, of course, Derek Hough. After that, we have Noah and Sharna. This is something new. We've got an all-American war hero joining us on Dancing with the Stars this year. Patti LaBelle and Artem are your next partnership. Patti LaBelle, our disco diva. Red Foo and Emma. Red Foo with his fabulous afro there. He is one half of LMFAO. He's going to be dancing with Emma Stone. Rieker and Allison. He is from Glee. He's in the Warblers a cappella group. He's going to be dancing with Allison this year. Robert Herjavec from Dancing with the Stars and Kim Johnson. He is the nice shark on Shark Tank. He makes great deals in the tank. Let's see how he does on the floor. Rumor Willis and Val. She's Demi Moore's daughter, wonderful actress. She's going to be dancing with Val Schmerkowski. Suzanne Summers is next. She is dancing with the wonderful Tony Dovolani. We may recognize Suzanne Summers from Three's Company. Willow and Mark. She is from the Hunger Games, and she is dancing with Mark Ballas. Now, there's one final contestant who I had not yet told you. They held out for us just a little bit. They were not announcing it, but it has officially been announced. Whitney Carson, who, as you all know, she won the Mirror Ball Trophy last season with Alfonso Rivera. We're all wondering who the lucky guy is that gets to dance with Whitney this year. From The Bachelor, he just picked his final girl. It's going to be Chris. You may know Chris Soules from The Bachelor. He's going to be dancing with Whitney Carson this year on Dancing with the Stars. He is very excited to be a part of the show. Now, if you've been following The Bachelor, you know that he was between another Whitney and Becca, and he did go with Whitney. So he's got two Whitneys in his life now. He has Whitney, the lovely bachelorette from the show, and he has Whitney, the bombshell dancer on Dancing with the Stars. So Whitney, the bachelorette, is going to have to wait just a little while before she settles down with her hunky bachelor Chris until he finishes his time in LA, which of course he's hoping will be quite a while. He's hoping he can make it all the way to the end and defend that Mirror Ball championship for Whitney Carson. So they will head to LA. He's going to be doing some crazy rehearsals. He's going to be dancing on Dancing with the Stars. How will it affect his relationship? Hopefully they'll be strong enough to make it through. Sean Lowe, who was on Dancing with the Stars in 2013, also one of our bachelors, said that it was a little bit tricky. It did cause a bit of a strain on his brand new relationship, but hopefully with that word of warning, Chris will be able to handle it and make it work out just fine with a Whitney on either side of him. So we wish him the very best of luck. And of course, Whitney, good luck on defending your championship. Now, many of our dancing stars, our professionals in Dancing with the Stars, started dancing when they were very, very young. And I had the pleasure and privilege of meeting a very young dancer when I was up in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I went to the Hatfield and McCoy's Dinner Theater, and I saw somebody who I found just so inspirational and so delightful that I wanted to share it with all of you. From the Hatfield and McCoy's Dinner Theater in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, here is my interview with the lovely young Emily Simpson.
The two families made this possible, the Hatfields and the McCoys. Need y'all help us out? Everybody stand up. Clap your hands. Sing along, y'all.
I'm thinking you and I'm thinking you on the road. This is about you.
Hi, I'm Lania, and welcome to On the Ballroom Beat. I am here with Emily Simpson at the Hatfield and McCoy Dinner Theater in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Welcome to the show. Now, I just got done seeing the dinner theater show of Hatfield and McCoy, and Emily here is a fantastic dancer. Emily, can you start by telling us how old you are?
6, I'm turning 7.
She's 6 and turning 7. How wonderful. And how long have you been dancing? Real loud.
4 years.
For 4 years? Really? So you started when you were 2 going on 3? Amazing. What made you want to get into dancing?
My sister started dancing, so I just started picking it up.
So your sister inspired you and you started doing it too. And here you are performing in Pigeon Forge for all sorts of people all the time. Is it pretty amazing?
Mm-hmm.
What's the best part about being a professional dancer at 6 years old? Is it lots of fun? Is it very exciting? And does it make you happy to dance? Would you show us a couple steps?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Simpson.
We are family, yeah. I got all my hands over me, yeah. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Oh, we are family.
Everyone's story is different, so why be limited to just 1 or 2 options? With Norcom's Norflex Home Loan, you're given the flexibility to tell your story. Pick your terms from 8 to 30 years, all while maintaining a low, fixed mortgage rate. You can pay off your loan more quickly or choose a term based on your budget and timeline. Whatever you do with the Norflex Home Loan, make it part of your financial plan. Norflex. Short-term, long-term, your terms. Apply online at norcommortgage.com.
Beltran Dental Surgery is dedicated to providing the highest quality dental surgery.
Teeth in a Day allows a patient to walk in with their old teeth, sleep under IV sedation, and walk out with a brand new smile. Unlike dentures, Teeth in a Day allows you to eat what you want and still feel like you have your own teeth.
From wisdom teeth removal to implants or creating a whole new smile, call now or visit our website to learn more about our procedures. Get a brand new smile today.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Believe me, Dr. B and his worker bees are the best. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Welcome back to On the Ballroom Beat. Now, as I stated at the beginning of the episode, we were lucky enough to have the lovely and sweet Chelsie Hightower from Dancing with the Stars and So You Think You Can Dance as a special guest instructor at our studio, Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor. Now, Chelsea did an outstanding job doing private coachings with our students and staff. She also worked alongside Ryan DeLillo from So You Think You Can Dance to give a fantastic workshop. Now, Chelsea took some special time with the ladies to really help them out with styling and characterization and all of the important things that a lady needs to know when she's on the dance floor. We had a chance to have an exclusive interview with her, and we are excited to share it with you. So here you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsie Hightower from Dancing with the Stars and So You Think You Can Dance. Here with Chelsie Hightower from So You Think You Can Dance and Dancing with the Stars. Welcome to the show, Chelsea.
Thank you.
So you are here on tour with Dancing Pros Live. Can you tell us a little bit about that show?
Yeah, the show is it's an audience interactive show. So basically, we have a Dancing with the Stars couple, which is myself. We have a So You Think You Can Dance person, which is Ryan, who's representing that. Although I'm from both, but yeah. And then we have 3 championship ballroom couples, and we're all competing together. The audience gets to vote on their favorite, and so it's kind of like what you would see on TV, but in live and in person.
That's awesome. And you're here at Arthur Murray Palm Harbor to teach a ladies styling workshop. Can you tell us what our ladies can look forward to today?
Yeah, ladies styling. It's just going to be really focused on the women and on our sensuality and everything like that. So stretching is very important because it helps you be limber, it helps you be flexible while you're dancing, it helps you be more fluid. So we're going to do some stretches today, and I hope you guys all apply it to every single time you dance.
Now those that have been here, we get an exemption, right?
No, because you're still dancing today, yeah? Just isolate that right lat. Bring it up even more, even more, even more. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Bring it out to the side and into the front. Out to the side and in and up and down and up and down. That's it. So I want to really activate it. I don't want to just see an inch of movement, because who can see that when they're watching you dance? 3, 4. So as I'm stretching, watch my lat. It's going to disconnect and then it's going to connect. And then I'm going to disconnect and connect. So my lat is going up and down.
Forward and back, and we're going to do an underarm turn.
On this part, I want this to look sexy. On this part, I want this to look fun. Whatever that is, you can start breaking down your routines and feeling different emotions throughout the routine. So you're seeing the highs and the lows. Yeah, you're seeing the soft moments and the hard moments. You see the dynamics within the routine.
Now, I happen to know that when you were younger, you actually hated dance class. Is this right? And it took you a little bit to warm up to it. Is that right?
Yeah, I was really, really shy when I was little, so I hated being. Yeah, I grew up with all boys as well, so I hated being in a room full of girls that I didn't know. If it, made me feel very uncomfortable. So once I got into ballroom when I was 9, I found that you had a partner, so you didn't really have to find another friend. You could just have a friend in your partner. So that really helped me gain a lot of confidence and come out of my shell. And yeah.
That's absolutely awesome. Now, a couple things I want to point out that are incredible. Of course, you were outstanding on So You Think You Can Dance. I know Nigel always commented on the legs for days, and Dancing with the Stars, love you on that as well. But we are so super impressed that you are not only an Emmy-nominated dancer, but an Emmy-nominated choreographer. Congratulations. Can you tell us what that's like?
Thank you. I was nominated when I was 21, so I was, but alongside Derek Huff, so him and I choreographed a piece together, so it was great. You know, I love choreographing with Derek and being able to bounce back ideas back and forth. And I remember the call was right before my birthday, my 21st, and I was actually in Indianapolis teaching for the clothing line that I was doing at that time. And it was just a very exciting day. Yeah, it was surreal.
That's awesome. Congratulations again on that. So I have a little pop quiz for you, and it's going to be easy. I'm going to say the names of your Dancing with the Stars partner, and you need to say the first word that comes in your head. Okay, you ready? Okay, first one, Ty Murray.
Stiff, but amazing.
Louis Vito.
Small. Snowboarder.
Jake Pavelka.
Interesting.
Michael Bolton.
Funny.
Romeo Miller.
Ooh. The first word that comes, like the first thought that comes to my mind is like self-promoter, because he was really good at like getting his like movies out there and his like, you know, whatever he had at the time.
Rashawn Fegan.
Talented.
Elio Castroneves.
Loving, fun, loving.
Thank you so much for being on the Ballroom Beat with us, and thank you for being at Arthur Murray Palm Harbor. It's such a joy to have you, and we'll look forward to Dancing Pros Live tonight.
Yes, come see our show.
Cha-cha on the Ballroom Beat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cha-cha on the Ballroom Beat.
To Chelsea Hightower and Ryan DeLillo, both of them. It was such a pleasure to have them at the Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor. Such a delight to interview them for On the Ballroom Beat, and I am just so happy that I was able to share that with all of you viewers out there, because they were really such great people to get to meet. My last bit of news for you is some local news about what's going on in the Clearwater area. There are some fantastic dance shows that are going to be at the Ruth Eckerd Hall, and I want to make sure that you know all about it. So let's start by talking about Cole Porter. Do you know the music of Cole Porter? Songs like Night and Day, I Get a Kick Out of You, Under My Skin, You're the Top, and of course, Anything Goes. These are some of the classics, I should say a sliver of the classics that Cole Porter has brought to us. And Anything Goes, the music from Anything Goes, is some of the best music out there. That musical is going to be at the Ruth Eckerd Hall next Wednesday, March 18th. Do you want to go to the show? Would you like to have some free tickets to the show? There's a chance. Go ahead and check them out on Facebook. On Facebook, look for the Ruth Eckerd Hall, make sure that you like them, and they're going to be posting some information about how you can win tickets to Anything Goes. It's really quite simple. You need to pick one of your favorite songs from the show, put together a little video that shows 15 seconds of you dancing to that song, submit it to Ruth Eckerd, cross your fingers, and see if you're going to be headed over to the show. Now, of course, at On the Ballroom Beat and also at Arthur Murray Palm Harbor, on our Facebook pages, we will certainly be sharing that information with you. We hope that all of our viewers and all of our students in the area participate in that contest. I think it's really going to be a lot of fun. Additionally, John and I are going to be there. We're very excited to see the show, and we're going to be bringing you some little backstage scoops and things like that you'll be able to see on our March 25th episode. We're going to do quite a bit with Anything Goes. We've got some really fun stuff headed your way with that. So if you can see the musical, make sure that you go ahead and head on over there. Now, another show is going to be headed to Ruth Eckerd just 10 days later, March 28th. Flashdance is going to be there. Now, we all, of course, remember What a Feelin' and Maniac and all those great numbers from Flashdance, the movie. Well, they've taken it and they've translated it onto the stage. It's a really, I've seen the musical before. It's really fun. Of course, the songs just really come back to life on the stage. The dance numbers are great. Will there be water going down onto that famous iconic pose? You'll just have to see, but I'll tell you, it was really quite spectacular. So make sure that if you are in the Clearwater area, head on over to Flashdance on the 28th. after that, 3 months after that, June 28th, this is so exciting. Move Live on Tour is coming back to Clearwater. That's right, Derek Huff and Julianne Huff are going to be bringing their fantastic dance steps and their vocals onto the stage at Ruth Eckerd Hall. If you didn't get a chance, it did come through before. Absolutely outstanding. Here's your second chance. Don't let it pass you by again. This is such a great show. These are tremendously talented performers, and you definitely want to be able to mark your calendar on that one. So, like I said, they're going to be doing dance numbers together. They're going to be singing as well, and they have a company of dancers. So the show should be really spectacular to anybody who really enjoys the arts. For those of you who are at the Arthur Murray Dance Studio in Palm Harbor, if you were one of our top 3 Tournament of Champions, one of our top 3 point getters, guess where you're going? That's right, we're going to take you for some VIP seats over at Move Live on Tour, so you don't have to worry about getting your tickets. We already took care of that for you. It's really going to be a great event, and we're so excited to be able to take a group of students along with us to experience this wonderful show. So next week on the Ballroom Beat, like I said, we're going to be showing you some highlights of the medals ball. We'll give you some more updates on anything goes in the contest and things like that. We may also be talking a little bit about baseball and ballroom. You'll have to tune in on the Ballroom Beat.
Cha-cha on the Ballroom Beat. Whoa, 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 cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Got 2 left feet, get on the ballroom beat. They're dancing in the street, they're on the ballroom beat. We can tango, we can swing, we can do anything. Walking through the door and waltz on the floor. You wanna feel the heat, get on the ballroom beat. Cha-cha on the ballroom beat. Foxtrot on the ballroom beat. Salsa on the ballroom beat.